And joining us this morning, we have John Teichman. Glad you could join us again today, John.
Thanks for having me.
So you were saying it's family weekend at Northern, so that means all the moms and dads will be showing the kids what it's all about getting records.
Right. I mean, the sale's coming up this Saturday, October 7th, 10 a.m. Arrive early for best selection. We're going to have people from all over the state. Jeff Walker's coming up from Detroit. Sue and Steve Seymour are coming from Escanaba. DJ Greg Sandell will be there playing vinyl records.
Cool.
We've got the fall colors here too, so you know, all sorts of colored vinyl.
Now explain that. I mean, a lot of kids first off are like, what do you do with these big things? And now they've got different colors. They're going to want CDs like that pretty soon.
Well, you know, these it's a petroleum product, and I think part of it is the appeal of, you know, it's a physical media, and the idea of like you're going to open it up and you're like, wow, not only is it a record with 12 songs on it, but it's colored. And so the packaging is really part of it too, the album art, the whole experience of looking at the liner notes. Mm-hmm. But the idea of these events is it's a community event, it's intergenerational, and we want people to come out. So we're really excited about it.
And again, it's one of these events where people are invited to stop by, either browse around, but if they have records for sale, should they bring them along?
Oh yeah, people love to do the horse trading, of course. The really cool thing about it is Greg, our DJ, plays records and music the whole time, and it's a really eclectic mix from like Herb Albert to Eastern European gypsy music to a little bit of everything. And he actually just DJ'd an all vinyl wedding where the guests for the wedding brought vinyl records to play.
That's amazing. That is kind of a very retro throwback type of thing.
Yeah, and I think the thing about it is it's one of those things where every 15 minutes you got to go and change the record, you know, and it really, some of my students have said to me that it makes you more of an attentive listener because the music's not just streaming. You've got to be involved with playing it.
Of course, I remember the day when you had, the kind of record player that you put a stack of albums and you hear that little and the record drops down. Come on.
Well, and the thing about it too is, they can handle a lot of abuse. I mean, you can find records that look kind of rough, but they might be 40 years old and they still sound great.
Now, the sale is coming up Saturday, you say?
That's right, at the NMU University Center, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Certainly arrive early for best selection. There's going to be about 30,000 records there.
Wow.
Between all the different dealers from across the state.
That's amazing. Real quick, before we wrap things up, your thoughts, Tom Petty passing away this week.
These are legacy artists. The idea that, probably grandparents, parents, and their children saw Tom Petty. He was a longtime musician at Summerfest in Milwaukee. Yeah. And, he's the soundtrack for many, many people's memories.
You bet.
And I think those songs will stand the test of time.